Hello, everyone. Welcome to Empower and Evolve Your Life Masterclass. I'm your host, Crystal Fresh. Welcome to week 3. It's been a super exciting last couple of weeks, and it's been honestly so much fun. I've learned so much about myself and all these different ways that I can level up my life, and the guests that have been coming on have honestly made such an impact in my life, both before these calls and during. And I'm just glad that you guys all get to learn and to grow and to peel back the layers. And yeah, we've got a really cool guest today. So I'll tell you a little bit about her later. We're just going to hop right into the screen share here. So again, welcome to the class. My name is Crystal Fresh. I think those of you who are on the call know me pretty well today, so I won't go too much into details, but I love music, healing, and being in service, and I'm an infinite student. I spent 7 years in university and been studying hermetics and metaphysics for 21 years now. And I'm a teacher with the Modern Mystery School as well as a ritual master, so I'm constantly working on building and anchoring an energy into the earth for myself to grow and for others to grow and to bring world peace by bringing inner peace. I love traveling, and again, I told you guys every single day I'm going to say that I'm going to Hawaii because I'm working on manifesting that. So please help me manifest that dream and that goal so I can check out more of the world. I'm a spiritual coach and healer and youth mentor, as well as a DJ. And I can't wait to DJ. I can't wait to DJ. Honestly, I miss it so much. It's been one of the biggest challenges I've come through, since the whole zombie apocalypse thing. And I've been doing live streams, from my house, but I really miss the energy of being in front of people. So I'm excited for that to happen again. I'm a mom to a hedgehog, a fish, and a chiweenie. And my number one purpose is my number one priority is serving my life's purpose, which is helping other people find their life's purpose and removing the blockages that stand in the way. So every single day, everything I'm doing is moving towards that goal for myself and for others. My journey to empowerment has been very incredible. It's something that I'm on every day, growing and learning, and again, just peeling back the layers, emptying out the junk drawer of my subconscious mind and being able to find that better version of myself. I every day come more into acceptance that everything that happened when I was young and everything that led me to this point was meant to get me here so that I could learn the lessons that I needed to be who I am today and be able to offer what I do to the world and to myself. So much anxiety, so much unknown, so much not trusting myself, and self-doubt were some of the biggest things that I had to overcome in the past and still do now. Those things still come up, but I have a greater awareness about what's happening, when it's happening, as well as tools to deal with that. So, that's a big part of why I did this webinar, so that people can have access to those tools. So what I wish 14-year-old me knew, you guys can find out now and be able to put those tools into action so that, you aren't struggling as much and that you feel supported and you feel loved and that you're able to cope with the new norm of what's happening right now. So let's see. So what makes me unique? These are the exact things I just talked about. It's the fact that I'm extremely creative and passionate, that I really just want to do what my soul came here to do. I'm really good at removing blockages that stand in the way for people. And I'm a survivor. I grew up through it all. I'm extremely, determined to accomplish what it is that I came here to do. And those tools that I talk about are the things that have gotten me here. I'm also an empath, so it makes it very easy for me to understand the challenges that you're going through and be able to hold space for you along your journey. So I want you guys to really just sit back and listen and breathe and just allow yourself to be in alignment with your higher self and what you came here to do. Just know that whatever you're supposed to learn, you will learn, and that everything is going to work out exactly how you need it to, or better. If you want to come back, you can always watch the recordings of these calls. They're going to be in the treasure chest. I'll give you guys access to the treasure chest at the end of the call. Just trust that what you're meant to hear, you will hear. It's really important that we have an attitude of gratitude. So I'm super grateful that you guys are here. I'm grateful that you're joining me on these calls, that you're being brave and stepping up to be a better version of yourselves. And when you hold that attitude of gratitude in your heart, it ripples out and affects the people around you. So I really just ask that you think of something that you're grateful for and that you hold that dear to you. Bring that out into the world. I want this to be a very interactive class. So at the bottom of your screen, you're going to see a bar that has a chat button on it. So just get comfortable with typing into the chat things you'd like to share or answers for any questions or any questions that you guys have for myself or for the guests. And I think it's really important that we set our intention so that we can anchor in that energy and let that grow. So my intention today is to reach out to some people that I haven't spoken to in a while and be able to touch base with them. I've been super busy with, doing so many things, helping my business to grow and helping my clients to heal. And I just really want to kind of bring it back to the roots and back to my foundation today. So feel free to go ahead and type into the chat what your intention is for today if you'd like to share. So we are all affected by the COVID crisis, and I'm curious to know what your #1 challenge has been. My #1 challenge, well, I got a few challenges for sure, but I think one of the biggest challenges has been like making enough time for myself. I am always seeing opportunities that are all around me, and I'm an ideas person. So oftentimes it's difficult for me to be able to just bring it back to the roots and be able to have more self-care time and more downtime so that I can, get grounded and be able to be a better version of myself. So again, I ask what your #1 challenge has been. Please go ahead and type that into the chat window if you'd like. And, we all have problems and issues that we're going through, but the most important part is the solution. That's, how we get through it is what really matters. Using the tools that you're learning about on this call today and throughout the week and through last week's recordings are really key in being able to support you to, overcome the challenges that are coming up, be able to think in a more evolved way and feel more empowered when you're making decisions. And my promise to you is to educate you with knowledge to improve your life, support you by providing tools from experts, and empower you to evolve your existence so that when things are coming up for you, you have the power to make those decisions for yourself, and not out of fear, but from a place of personal power, from a place of love for yourself, and for a place of just wanting to live the best possible life that you can. So our guest today, this is super exciting. It's my mom. She is, I can see her laughing in the background. She's a really important woman in my life, and she has challenged me a lot to grow and guided me a lot. Like, I wouldn't be on my path if it wasn't for her. So I'm super grateful that she's here today to talk to everybody. Her name is Lisa Sobry. She's an author, healer, and motivational speaker. She is the published author of several books, with her latest being Opening to Spirituality. She's certified in many healing modalities and find Reiki is the most powerful for life-changing events. Reiki helps you to find your authentic self, and once found, your life shifts and opens you up to the infinite possibilities that exist in her world. She is joining us today to help us find our authentic self. And we're going to be doing a super cool meditation, which was one of my favorite meditations as well. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome my mom, Lisa.
Hi. Hello, everybody. First of all, I want to say that I am super proud of my daughter for the amazing program that she's put together here for now the 3rd week. She's brought in some amazing speakers, and she's done a lot of work behind the scenes to make all of this work. So I love you, and I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thanks so much, Mom.
You're welcome. So finding your authentic self. I have been all over the place. I've traveled from all the way to Ontario. I've moved to BC. I've lived in Saskatchewan. I've lived in Manitoba. And as many of you, I'm sure, know, Crystal has talked about how her dad and I were divorced and how I moved around a lot. And the reason for moving around was I was always trying to find myself. I was trying to find who I was and where I fit. And I would go from one relationship to another. They would usually last for 4 years, and then I would pick up and I would move again. And every time I believed that, okay, this time I'm going to find myself. This time it's going to be the right space. This is going to be the right place for me. Everything's going to work for me. And then 4 or 5 years later, I was like, well, that didn't work. I guess I'm going to pack up my kids and we're going to move somewhere else and I'm going to try this again. So my kids have their own issues and their own trauma from abandonment and moving so much. And then on the flip side of it, they have no problem making new friends and traveling all over the place and being in their comfort zone when they meet new people. So there's a negative to it, but there's also a positive aspect to it as well. And I think it's very important for us to recognize that positive aspect in our life. We can beat ourselves up and say, oh, I should have done this or I should have done that. But there's always a lesson in it for us, regardless of what we do. So even though I was in these relationships and I moved to different places, each time I found another piece of myself. But what I've learned is that it's all inside you. And all the courses I've taken have said, well, you know, Lisa, you don't have to move. It's inside yourself. You can find it inside yourself. And I tried and I'm like, hey, this isn't working for me. I'm not finding what I'm supposed to be finding. And that's why I would move and I would try something new. And the truth of the matter is, it is completely 100% within us. And all the trauma and all the experiences that we have had that have brought us to today, we should think of as not just the negative. Look at the positive too. I know it's hard to think, okay, well, you were in a domestic violence relationship and now you're in this place where you're not in it anymore. So what did you learn from it? What did you learn about those pieces within yourself? What kind of boundaries do you need to set for yourself so that you don't go back into another similar relationship again? And the best boundary is the boundary within yourself. It's not about the outside world. It's not about what's around us. It's about what's inside. And why I chose Reiki as my kind of end all be all, and I say that Reiki saved my life because it did. Literally, I was ready to commit suicide, and all I saw was darkness, and I couldn't see the light. And I found Reiki, and I started working through my traumas. And along the way, I went through Kabbalah, and I've gone into crystal healing, and I've done sacred geometry. And every time I come back to Reiki, I feel more grounded. I feel more within myself. And it's not that I want you to run and sign up for a Reiki class or anything like that. I want you to find what works for you. Because what works for you can be completely different than what works for me. I find Reiki because Reiki talks about the authentic self. Reiki talks about how you can heal your ego instead of pushing your ego aside or telling your ego to go sit in the back seat while you try and move through all the trauma and the different experiences in your life. And if we actually send love and light to our ego and thank our ego for helping us and protecting us through all the traumas that we went through, our ego will actually start to relax a little bit and let us move forward and understand that I don't need you to protect me right now. I need you to connect me to my higher spirit right now. So how do I do this and how do I share this? I share this by doing meditations. Because when you go into a meditation, you put your mind and your body in a different state. So you're more relaxed, you're more open. And with a guided meditation, the guided meditation keeps our ego busy so that the light and the love and the healing can come through us as we're just sitting back and letting it happen. So find a comfortable place, whether you want to sit down or you want to lay down, as long as you're not going to fall asleep. And if you do, I'm going to bring you back out anyways. Just make sure that your volume is loud enough so that you can hear me. And what I want to do today is I want to actually take us to Atlantis. Atlantis is my favorite place to go. And in Atlantis, there's beautiful towers, and you can feel the healing energy of the crystals, and it's a very healing space to be in. So just allow yourself to start to relax, to get comfortable. And I want you to focus on your breathing. So we're going to breathe in to the count of 5, and then we're going to hold it to the count of 5, and then we're going to release to the count of 5. And as you're breathing in, I want you to think about breathing in light and love. And when you're doing the wish-wash, think about all those negative things. You don't need to know what they are, just the toxins in your body, allow them to release. And then when you're releasing on your breath, just blow them out of your body. And eventually, when you work on this, you can actually start to count to 7, start to count to 10. And if you can get to that space where you can breathe in to the count of 20 and release to the count of 20, you're going to notice that everything starts to shift around you, and that you become more and more centered and authentic in who you are. And the things around you will just start to disappear. The people that are causing drama in your life will start to disappear as you become more and more authentic within yourself. So let's take a nice deep breath in to the count of 5, breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. 4, 5, and release. And just breathe normal. Just think about how you're taking this time for yourself, finding yourself, and getting ready to take another nice deep breath in. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. And just relax and breathe normal. Thanking your body for your beautiful lungs and bringing in all that air into your body. Oh, it feels so good just to relax. Feel your shoulders moving down away from your ears, being gentle and kind to your body. And this time we're going to breathe in to the count of 7 and release to the count of 7. So getting ready, taking a nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release. And another nice deep breath in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release. Just breathe normal. Feel the energy around you starting to slow down as you become more relaxed. And I want you to imagine that you're sitting on the beach in front of an ocean. You're sitting on the sand on a blanket, and the sun is shining down on your face. And it's a beautiful summer day, and the waves are lapping against the shoreline. And you feel very calm and very peaceful and very relaxed. Just enjoying, seeing, listening. Maybe you've got your fingers in the sand, playing with the sand. Maybe your toes are curled up in the sand. And you're just enjoying how beautiful the day is. Feeling the sun warming your body. And maybe there's a light breeze. And I want you to imagine that your blanket is now turned into a magic carpet. Imagine that you're in Aladdin. And you're going to fly on your magic carpet. And very gently, you notice that your blanket is now a magic carpet. And you're moving up above the sand, and you feel very safe and very protected. And very, very slowly, your carpet is going to start to move out over the ocean. And you notice as you look down that the color of the water is a nice light blue. And as you move out a little bit further, the water starts to become a nice dark blue. You can feel the depths and the breadth. And as you're floating along, you notice there's two dolphins that come in. One on either side of your magic carpet. And they're chattering and talking to you and laughing, jumping in and out of the water as you're slowly floating along. And off in the distance, you see this sparkle. The sun is shining down and there's something sparkling off in the distance. And you're going to move closer and closer towards this sparkle. And as you move, you notice that there's an island. And you're moving closer and closer. It's almost as if the dolphins are guiding you, directing your carpet, moving you even closer towards the island. And as you move closer, you notice that there's a beautiful clear quartz tower. And that's what's causing the sparkling that you see. The sun is shining down on it. And it's like a star, and it's spreading all over, little sparkles of light. And as you move closer and closer, you notice that the dolphins all of a sudden disappear. And you're floating, and the light is sparkling and shining, and your attention is focused on the light. And as you move closer and closer to the island, you notice that the color of the water is now turning a light blue again as it becomes shallower. And very gently, your carpet starts to rise higher and higher, and you feel very safe and protected. Higher and higher, closer and closer to that clear quartz tower. And all of a sudden your carpet stops and you're hovering above this tower. And you can feel the energy of that beautiful crystal coming up through the bottom of your magic carpet, coming into your body. You can feel the sun shining down. You feel nice and warm, and there's a light breeze. And you feel amazing feeling this energy coming into your body. And as you look down around you, you notice that there's a perfect circle of gold. And if you peer all around your carpet, you notice you can see it from every direction. And in this circle of gold, there are 7 crystal towers. Everything about them is perfect. The sacred geometry, the even spacing, and the colors. The colors are brilliant and magnificent. And as you focus on the one tower off to your left, you notice that it's a red jasper tower. And the red reminds you of a beautiful, deep red velvety rose. Think of the depth and the color. And if you breathe in, you can smell that rose. And as you breathe it in, you're breathing it in down to your root chakra. And your root chakra is in the very core of your body. Basically from your hips down to the bottom of your feet. And just allow that color to come in. And if you can't see it, that's okay. Just think, oh, there's this beautiful red rose color that's coming in to the lower half of my body. And feel the depth and the breadth of that velvety color. And just allow it to come in. Allow it to clear away anything that you've been hanging on to that's not helping you be grounded. And as it slowly moves from your core down your legs, down to your feet, and let it move out through the back of your body, the sides of your body, out to 3 feet around you, clearing your body, clearing your aura with this beautiful deep red velvety energy. And as this happens, you feel yourself become more grounded. And as you focus your gaze back down to that beautiful circle of gold, you notice that the next tower is orange. It's carnelian. Maybe there's some black spots in there, or there might be a little bit of crystal mixed in with it. But it reminds you of an orange, how it's all juicy and fresh. And the taste when you taste a fresh orange. And breathing in that color, we're going to take that color into our sacral chakra. And your sacral chakra is 2 fingers below your belly button. And you're going to allow that energy to come in, to move down, to join the red velvet below. And slowly the energy moves around your body, cleaning and clearing. You feel it moving through your back, through your stomach and your sides, this beautiful orange energy. And allow that energy to move out to 3 feet around your body, joining the red energy below it. And feel it clearing away anything that's stopping you from standing in your personal power. And as you focus your gaze down again on that beautiful golden circle, you notice that the next tower is citrine, sparkling in the sunshine with clear quartz mixed in it. You can see little yellowy gold specks of light dancing around the tower. And allow that energy to come into your solar plexus. And your solar plexus is 2 fingers above your belly button. Breathe in that beautiful yellow sparkling energy. And allow it to move through your stomach and your sides and your back, filling you with this amazing crystalline yellow energy. And as you do this, anything with self-confidence or self-esteem or what you think of yourself, let it all go. Just allow that beautiful energy to move in and clear everything out. And allow it to move out to that 3-foot circle around you. Moving down to connect with the orange below. And as you do this, you feel lighter, safe, more confident in who you are. Moving around the gold circle. The next tower that we see is green aventurine. A nice, light, airy green. And as you breathe in this beautiful green aventurine energy, you feel it coming into your heart. And allow the energy to come in and to clear away any grief or negative thoughts you have about love or self-love. Just allow it to come in and clear that all away. And breathe it in, a nice deep breath, breathe it in. And feel it going from your shoulders down through your heart, all the way down to your solar plexus to meet that beautiful yellow sparkling energy. Breathe it into your lungs, into your organs, into every cell in your body. And feel it move through your shoulders and your chest and your stomach, around to your back, to your lower back, your middle back. You can let it move through your entire body if that's where it wants to go. And if you can't see it, just think it. Just know this beautiful light green energy is coming into your body and clearing, cleansing, healing. And feel it moving out to 3 feet around you. And connecting with the beautiful yellow crystalline energy below. And as you bring your gaze back to the golden circle, you notice that the next tower is a very light blue, sky blue. It's blue lace agate, and it has little streaks of black in it that remind you of marble, of a nice light blue marble. And as you breathe in this energy, you breathe it into your throat. And allow the energy to come in to clear anything around your throat. And throat is communication, how you communicate, how you perceive how others communicate with you. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, doesn't matter. It's done. It's gone. Just allow yourself to breathe in that beautiful light sky energy. And feel it move down to your shoulders and up to the tip of your nose. Cleaning and clearing through your mouth, through your throat, this beautiful light blue energy. Feel it moving around to the back of your neck and the sides of your neck. Moving down to meet the green energy on your shoulders. And moving out to 3 feet around you. And as you return your gaze to that beautiful golden circle, you notice that the next tower is sodalite. A nice, deep, dark blue with white patches and white lines. And as you breathe in the energy, breathe it in to your third eye, in between your eyebrows, about 1/2 inch up, and in the very center of your body. This is your intuition. This is the gut feeling that we feel. This is our connection to our higher self. And anything that you feel is holding you back, allow this energy to come in and clear it. Feel the energy of the sodalite. Feel the vibration. Allow the white and the dark blue to slowly move through. Feel it coming out your eyes, your third eye, up to the top of your forehead, calming your ego, calming your mind. Listening, clearing your ears, and allow it to move around and to remove anything that you no longer need. Allow it to open you. And feel the energy moving down to meet the beautiful light blue below. And moving out to 3 feet around your body, cleaning, cleansing, and purifying your thoughts. And now as we return our gaze, that beautiful golden circle again, you notice that the next tower that you see is amethyst. And as the sun shines down on it, there's purple sparkling energy coming off of this tower. There's a little bit of clear quartz mixed in with it. And as the sun shines, you see it vibrating. You see the sparks of light. You feel the lightness. You feel the purity of the amethyst. And breathe the energy into your body. Feel it coming in through your crown chakra. Visualize your crown chakra as this beautiful flower that's opening up. And as it opens, this purple energy comes into your body through your crown. And allow that energy to slowly move down your body, going through each one of your chakras, down to the sodalite, filling you with this most incredible feeling of pure love. Moving down through your face, through your shoulders, down through your arms and your hands. You can feel this purple sparkling energy. Down through your heart, filling you with self-love, complete and total love for who you are just the way you are right now. Because you're perfect just the way you are. Allow the energy to move down through your stomach and your back, down through your hips, through your legs, through your knees, your calves, down to your ankles, through your toes, this incredible purple energy, filling you with complete universal love. And allow it to move out to 3 feet around you so that you feel like you're in this bubble of sparkling purple energy. And as you return your gaze back to that beautiful golden circle, you notice that you've actually started floating down towards that beautiful amethyst tower. And as you float down, you see grass around you. And our magic carpet lands on the grass right in front of that beautiful amethyst tower. And we're going to stand up from our carpet, and if you'd like to go over and hug the amethyst tower, you're more than welcome to do so. Just allow the energy to move in you and around you. And as we turn away from the tower, we're looking at the very center of the circle, and we see that beautiful clear quartz tower that was sparkling in the sunshine when we were floating across the ocean. You can feel the energy coming off the tower. It's a very refined, light energy. And we're going to walk towards that clear tower, feeling the grass on your feet, breathing in. You can smell the grass. It smells fresh and clean and clear. And as you move closer to the tower, you notice that you're walking on marble. You can feel the coolness of the marble beneath your feet, moving ever closer towards the tower. And as you move closer, you see that there's a clear door, a glass door. And we're going to step forward and we're going to open that door. You're going to open the door and walk inside that beautiful, clear crystal quartz. And as the door closes behind you, you find yourself standing in the very center of this amazing tower. And you close your eyes and you can feel the refined energy. You can feel it coming in through the crown of your head and moving all the way through your body. This amazing, light, refined energy. This is complete, 100% pure love and light coming into your body. And if you allow yourself to vibrate at the same energy, you will notice that you are part of the energy. You are one with the energy. You are love and light in a physical body. You are perfect just the way you are. This right here in this moment in time is who you are. This is your authentic self. You are love and light, pure, total, complete love and light. And just allow yourself to feel that. Feel how strong and powerful you are standing inside this tower. Feel the love in your heart. And very gently, you're going to bring yourself back into your body inside that beautiful clear quartz tower. And we're going to go back through the door that we walked through, closing the door behind us, walking on that cool marble, and back on the grass towards our magic carpet. And now sitting on your magic carpet, feeling it gently rise above the ground, knowing that you are completely safe and protected. Slowly moving out over the ocean, noticing the light blue water below you and how it begins to get darker as you move out deeper and deeper. And you notice that your dolphins are back and the energy feels different. It feels like you can communicate with them, you can talk to them. And they're laughing and jumping in and out of the water as they guide you back to the beach where you first started. And they remind you that life should be fun and gentle and light. And anything that's weighing us down, we can just simply let it go in the ocean and have more fun. And realize that the authentic self is where we are right now. And as you move across the ocean, you notice that all of a sudden the dolphins have disappeared. And the water is becoming lighter and lighter as you move closer and closer to the shoreline. And now your magic carpet is moving down onto the sand. And you've turned around and you're looking out over the ocean, sitting on your blanket, thinking about the experience that you just had, thinking about how you're going to take this into your daily life. So when something comes up, how you can stay in this space, how you can return to this space, and taking a nice deep breath in and release. You know, it's a knowingness. You know that you can come back to this space at any time. You can go back to Atlantis. You can feel the power and the strength from the crystals. And that power and strength is within you. It's within your authentic self. You are authentic. You are perfect just the way you are in this exact moment in time. Never forget that. Taking a nice deep breath in and focusing on the sound of my voice and allowing your body to start moving. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing yourself back into the room. And maybe you want to rub your hands together and place them over your eyes and take a nice big stretch, thanking your body and your mind and your ego for allowing you to go to this place. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today. for allowing me to spend time with you. And I'm going to turn it back to Crystal. Namaste.
Wow, that was such a great meditation. That was so nice. I almost fell asleep and I was like, oh yeah, I'm hosting a show. That's really good. Thank you so much. I love how that journey really just kind of brings it back to the basics and, you know, helps me get back in touch with my authentic self. You know, what's underneath it all and behind the distractions of the egos. And you know, all of us, all these things that come up that try to take us away from who we really are. So yeah, thanks for that. So we'll come back to some questions in a couple of minutes here. I'm just going to go to a screen share. So guys, what are you going to do differently? What did you learn from this meditation that you're going to take out into your daily life? Go ahead and type that into the chat if you would like. It's really important for us to come back to who we really are, for us to kind of start to think about our core values and the fact that we are energetic beings having a human experience, and that we're made of energy, and that all of these different parts of us need to be in balance. They need to be attuned. You know, we need to really think about the grand scheme of things and what our purpose is here. So I hope that you take that I hope that you guys take that with you into your day. So I have a gift for you guys. If you haven't already signed up for a 15-minute breakthrough session with me, I'm going to encourage you to do that. I'm going to put the link into the chat right now to go to a questionnaire that's going to help me be a better service to you guys. And within that is the link for the treasure chest. If you've already done this questionnaire before, that's one of the first questions. If not, please complete the questionnaire so that I can find out more information and provide you guys with the link to book a 15-minute call with me. And if you want, you can go back and check out the recordings. Unfortunately, the meditation that I taught last week, Zoom said it was recording, but it didn't record. So that's okay. It's just going to give me another opportunity to teach that sanctuary meditation to you guys this week. But I've confirmed that today is recording. So you can go back and do this meditation with my mom at any point in time that you feel is right for you. I'll have it up for you guys later on today. As well as, what's the special gift you have, Mom? What did you put in the treasure chest? It was another meditation, right?
It is. It's this self-empowerment meditation that I created, back in 2007, actually, with Crystal and a friend of hers. And I was sitting in her bedroom and we recorded the meditation on a CD. And that's what I've given you as a gift, is another meditation, just to remind you that you can go back there anytime and find your own self-empowerment.
Awesome. Thanks so much for sharing that with us. We really appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
So get yourselves into the treasure chest. Also, if you guys are getting benefit from this and you've been learning lots of cool tools and it's been helping you get motivated and inspired, I really, really encourage you guys to share this webinar with everybody that you possibly can. Let's get everybody signed up on here. Let's get, you know, these good vibrations spreading, that attitude of gratitude, and be able to empower the people around us to, you know, make good decisions for themselves and evolve their way of thinking and acting, and be able to be in their authentic self and live the lives that they truly desire. So I really encourage you to tell everyone about it, or go out and teach somebody some tools that you learned. So again, coming back to the treasure chest, make sure you guys go check it out. Once again, I'm going to drop the link into the chat here. There you go. I hope everybody's seeing that. You guys all able to see that link there? There we go. Okay, Lynn, do you see it now? Okay, cool. Awesome. See, we're all learning technology together. Okay, and tomorrow's guest is a good friend of mine, Amy Hicks. It's really interesting how I met this woman. I sat down beside her my first day of business school, and we instantly became besties. She's such an incredible woman. She's taught me so much, but she always says that I teach her so much. So that's how I know it's like a true friendship, because we're both always a teacher and student. She's really overcome a lot in her life when it comes to self-defeating thoughts and, you know, diagnoses and digestive issues, and every time I talk to her, it's like I see her be a better version of herself, and she really inspires me. So I'm super excited to have her on the call tomorrow to teach you guys about how to overcome self-defeating thoughts and how to achieve your goals and dreams regardless of trauma and what other people have said, and all of the subconscious programming that comes along with that. So I'm super excited to have her on the call tomorrow. And thanks again to my mom, Lisa, for teaching us this amazing meditation and for how to step into our authentic selves. And Mom, maybe you could tell people, what can they expect from your new book coming out? How can they find copies of it?
It's available on Amazon. And what you can expect is 7 days of connecting for roughly 10 minutes every day. And it teaches you how to do your own chakra clearings, connecting with the angels and the archangels. And it's set up for 365 days out of the year. So you can go every day and do just a simple little 10-minute exercise. It could be as simple as appreciating brushing your teeth and your toothbrush and the water and everything that's involved that we just kind of, it's automatic. Well, this makes you think about it. It makes you appreciate and give gratitude for everything that you have, and allows you to connect with your authentic self again, just by bringing it back into you. And it's set up like a garden. So you start in the spring and you're kind of pulling all the weeds out and chopping everything up, and maybe you got your rototiller out there, and then you move into your manifesting. What do I want to plant in this garden? What do I want to grow? And then from there, it's putting energy into what you're doing. And maybe you manifest something and you get it and you think, oh, you know what? Maybe I really don't want this. So then there's exercises to help you shift that and bring in what you do want. And because it's every day, it takes you through for a full year.
That's really amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back into a quick screen share here. Again, such big gratitude to you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me, for, like I said before, stepping into this better version of yourself, helping yourself to get rid of the things that have been holding you back. That's a big game changer when we can start to stand in our own power. And again, I just really want you guys to go out and share this link with everybody that you possibly can. I'm typing this into the chat. This is the registration link for week 3. We've got all kinds of amazing guests that are going to be here this week. We're going deep this week. We are going deep. And this is where we're really going to start to see those glimpses of who we really are and how we can start to let those parts of us grow and shine. So I'm really, really grateful that you guys were here today. And I encourage you guys to go out and save the world. I'm here holding space for you. So if there's any questions that anyone has, please type them into the chat, and we can start to get some more information from my very experienced mom about how to, really stand in our power and how to get back to our authentic selves. So I have a question for you in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
What is your greatest lesson about yourself that you've learned on your journey to empowerment?
That finding myself is within myself. That what I want in life, I want to be in this amazing, perfect, loving relationship with somebody. And in order for me to be in that, I need to be that myself. I can't find what I'm looking for outside of myself. I have to find it inside. And if I can go into that place, like even just the breathing, and I forget his name, but the gentleman that did the breathing exercises with us,
yeah.
Jeff, I think was his name.
Yeah.
When you do that, everything else goes away and it brings you back to yourself. And if you can focus on what is the best, the healthiest, the brightest for you, that's what you'll start to bring into your life. Don't search for it somewhere else. You need it within yourself first. And you can overcome any trauma. I've lived through it. I'm here. I'm still here today after all of it. And don't give up on yourself. Some days it's going to be hard. Some days it's going to be a breeze. but don't give up because you're worth it. You're beautiful, you're amazing, and you're perfect just the way you are.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that.
You're welcome.
I hope
Thanks for inviting me on.
Yeah, thanks for coming. I really hope that everyone enjoyed today's session, today's meditation, and our journey to finding our authentic self. And I really encourage you to go back into the treasure chest and do this meditation as many times as you need to be, you know, that best version of yourself and to feel like the amazing being that you really are. And I'm super excited to have you guys all back on the call tomorrow to motivate and inspire you and to help you peel back those layers of the things, those thought cycles and those lenses that we're viewing ourselves in the world through that aren't serving us anymore. So I love you all very, very much. And I'm so glad that you were here, and we'll see you tomorrow.